Fine fescue is known as the best rolling golf green you can have. When you have a fine fescue green, for instance, and it's right, it's the best putting surface in the world. It may not be the prettiest, but it's the truest. From a rough standpoint, you can see how unpredictable it is. You can see how there are seed heads that pop up like this. You can see how some areas it starts getting laid down when it gets long, and it's not a very consistent grass when it gets very tall. Obviously the Lone Fir in the background gets a lot of attention. It's photographed, it's famous in its own right, but really what's going to make this hole unique during the championship is the fact that it's going to probably provide the biggest range in yardages that we have on this golf course. We've got a back tee that plays 246 yards here onto 15, and then we've got a front tee that's going to play 100 yards less than that at about 140. So talking about the differences and what makes this course special and what makes it unique is the fact that we can change different holes based on the wind, the weather, the hole locations, and no better example than the 15th hole. The big thing about the trains is they're part of everyday play here at Chambers Bay. We never really thought about eliminating the trains. We want them to run just as they do on a normal basis. They're a part of the golf course every day for everyday players, and we want them to be a part of the US Open. Players, when they know something's coming, won't be as bothered as it's sudden sounds for them. It's something falling or those sudden sounds. If they know a train's coming, they may take a step off, but while that train's coming, they'll continue to play. Traditionally, the 9th hole is played as a downhill par 3. It's about a 90-yard elevation drop from the tee. The back tee on the top is 224 yards to a heavily undulated green. What we saw during the US Amateur is there were a lot of hole locations on 9 that we wanted to use, but from the top tee, we weren't able to. Our executive director, Mike, kind of looked around and saw down on the course's practice tee, there was a flat area, and he walked down there, and as the crow flies, it's probably 200 yards from the 224 tee down the hill to this other tee, but it's going to play about 210 yards uphill. And this is a very common design element in Scottish link-style golf courses. A lot of fairway bunkers, a lot of them hidden. I think it's a really great design element, and I think it's a curiosity for folks that don't know it's here. I think you'll see a lot of professionals in the practice rounds just coming down here and trying to see what they can do hitting the shot out of here. There you go.